She is leaving behind a wealth of music that I think, a wealth and depth of music that's unparalleled. You know, 44 Grammy nominations, 18, I think, total Grammys. She's Lifetime Achievement. She was honored for her philanthropic work through Music Cares.
Well, then it was kind of, as you say, a woman's anthem, a battle cry, a mantra. But everyone wants respect. Everyone needs respect.
Oh yeah, like with the song "Think." Again, I don't exactly know the year that came out, but when you know, think about what you're trying to do to me. I mean, that line just resonates in terms of feminism and the whole respect and how women want to be treated. I think when she did the, you know, You've Got a Natural Woman song, and she was one of Murphy Brown, Candice Bergen's heroes on that show, and I still remember when Aretha did that show, and that was a moment. And yeah, I think she's very much a touchstone for the women's movement then and what's going on right now, you know.
I enjoyed mentoring them. I mentored them and tried to stress to them basically being responsible. If you accept a commitment, honor that commitment.
But I think probably the most, in terms of music, the legacy is just the versatility, because she's inspired so many female singers coming up the ranks, and then up-and-comers and more contemporary singers like a Joss Stone or an Andra Day, who's brand new, or Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson, who she picked to earlier this year, announced that Jennifer would be the person playing her in the biopic. So, yeah, so. She was very much a huge advocate. One of her albums, Young, Gifted, and Black, which she titled after the Nina Simone song, where she really took the reins, and that was my generation growing up, and as a young child and then teenager in the 60s and 70s, and she was just a voice, and Respect, when that came out, I mean, that just took it to a whole new level. We were, I think the culture was coming out of, you know, this is what we wanted. Martin Luther King was not, you know, and Robert F. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, that whole thing. So it just kind of put an exclamation point on the movement, and this is what we want. This is what we've been deserving, and she fully encapsulated it in this song. I think it got to one point where it's an Otis Redding song. He wrote, I think, and recorded it first. And as I've been reading, working on stories about her, he basically said the song is now hers. She's taken it and given it a whole new meaning and thrust, and keep it moving. So. Oh yeah, I guess she really, you know, grew up in her dad's church there in Detroit. She's like 14 years old, and I don't know how many people can say as she could that she could go downstairs and you've got Dr. Martin Luther King sitting in the living room talking with her dad, all these different artists. You know, she was around the era when Sam Cooke was breaking through and all that, so she had that as a creative foundation for her work.
Okay. We're almost done.
But hopefully it just means a return to form in terms of originality, and in terms of the whole craft of music, in terms of, you know, substantive lyrics, the voicing, the whole thing, and the real deal. And I just don't know how many more chances were, you know, you kind of hope people talk about, okay, what comes next, who can follow in her footsteps, and I don't want to go there, but you just hope, because I think she was too much of a unique, one-of-a-kind artist. It's just going to come along once every so often in a lifetime, like a Prince, like a Michael Jackson, even a Frank Sinatra. So I just hope it inspires a whole new legacy in terms of substantive music.
Music is my thing. That's who I am. I'm in it for the long run, so I'll be around singing, "What you want, baby, I got it."